4:45, it's already dark. I mean, almost. It's not dark yet, but it's feeling dark. It's feeling 7 p.m.y. But alas, it's not even 5. Today, I decided to embrace or just like work around the darkness, and I decided to go out for an hour-long walk before my lights automatically turned on because it was dark outside. That was really good for me. It was a good 4 kilometers. Went through the park, went to Summerhill Market, and I feel like doing that before it got dark. Before it got dark outside, or like, you know, officially dark in the next 30 minutes. I feel like that is what I have to do to survive. Until it gets too cold, at least. It was a beautiful day outside and I didn't want to waste it. And I knew if I waited another hour, it was gonna be dark outside and I was gonna miss an opportunity to go enjoy the day. So I think I'm gonna prioritize daily walks right around like 3:45, 4 o'clock. So I feel like I've enjoyed the day and now I actually feel ready for cozy time. Even though it's like a few hours before I'm ready for cozy time, I feel like going for that walk and watching the sun go down and just getting like some outside time in, I actually feel okay. This might be the hack. We're doing it. I also popped by Summerhill Market on the way home and I picked up a couple things. All of them very random, but I think they're gonna be great. The first thing I got was pistachio milk. I've tried this one time in a matcha at Zinc in LA and it was the best matcha I've ever had in my entire life. It tasted like cake batter. So I saw this and I got it. And then I saw this little breakfast. It's like a little chia pudding, French toast chia pudding. Putting this in the fridge for tomorrow morning. I feel like chia pudding is a great breakfast. This has an almond and oat crust, mixed berry coconut yogurt, peaches, strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries. I got a soup, even though I still have soup in the fridge. This is zucchini and basil soup, just something light and green and delicious. And then I got 2 other things from their like ready-made food section. They have the best food. The first thing I got was zucchini coconut masala. So random. I feel like I'm gonna love this. So I might make that tomorrow. And then I saw this and I was like, do I get it? I had to get it and I have to have it right now. I got mango sticky rice. I tried this for the first time when I was in Thailand earlier this year and it was mind-blowingly delicious. Remove mango and salted coconut sauce. Microwave for 2 to 3 minutes, stir. Okay. A little sticky rice. And I have the sauce here and I'm gonna have 1 slice of mango. This is gonna be my snack all week. I'm so excited. You know what? Let's do 2 slices. I hope it hits. We'll try a little bit without the sauce. It's definitely hitting. With the sauce, this is gonna be out of control. Take a little bit, a little rice. Cheers. That was so good. This was such a good call. You know, I was just having a regular day and I went out for my little walk. First of all, such a mood booster. I was listening to a podcast. I ended up getting mango sticky rice. What a treat. You know, you go for a little walk, you never know where the adventure will lead. Today it led me to mango sticky rice. Who knows what tomorrow holds? Oh my god, this is the most annoying. Look at the little hair sticking up. This whole clip, I just want to like push it down, but it's too late. Ugh. So that is such a little floofy. 6:40. Working on the couch. I think I'm gonna make dinner soon. I have to figure out if I'm going out tonight or not. I might be, but I might be too lazy. TBD. I have like an hour to figure it out, so we'll see. I think I'm gonna edit for the next like 10 minutes and then I will make food. Okay, for dinner we have more soup with chicken gyoza. This has been so good the last few days. I made the soup in the last vlog and it's actually really delicious. Like, so good. So tonight is actually the US presidential election. So I'm actually going out to watch with some people. I'm leaving here in like 45 minutes. Pretty crazy, honestly. I can't believe that it's been 4 years. I remember watching the last one like it was yesterday. I had just came back to Canada, to Toronto from LA during the pandemic. It was 2020. And I remember sitting on the couch watching with my parents and my brother and just talking about it. And I just cannot believe it's tonight again. You know, I lived in the US from 2014 till 2020. It was 6 full years. I had a place there until 2022. And I just cannot believe that that is what's happening tonight. Honestly, I'm getting addicted to watching Vampire Diaries again. I don't have time to sit and watch an episode. So I'm just gonna scroll on TikTok and have my dinner. So literally perfect with the gyozas. Perfect. Okay, I changed my shirt. Also, not sure if you have noticed that my hair looks a little different, because it does. So I've been thinking about this for months. And then Sarah full sent and she got extensions a few days ago. And when I saw her, I was like, That looks so good. If you've been watching for a long time, you know that I am no stranger to hair extensions. I've also done it myself, like installed them myself many times. And if you know me, you also know that I can be incredibly spontaneous. And when I get an idea, I am pretty much doing it immediately, which is why I did not vlog the process of doing this. This was a last night decision. I had already bought the extensions and they were just sitting on my counter here for days. And then I was like, you know what? Why not? So I did install some tape and hair extensions, only like 6 pieces, so it's really not that much, and I mostly just wanted more volume and thickness at my ends while my hair is growing out. I've tried a ton of different types of extensions, and I found when I was doing tape-ins that it was the least damaging to my hair, which is why it's what I'm doing now, because I am, you know, trying to grow it out naturally. But in the meantime, for all the fun holiday events, I just wanted nicer hair. They're super easy to remove, so I was kind of just sitting with it all day, trying to see if I liked it and how I felt, looking from every angle to see if it looked fake. I want it to look like my hair, and it's amazing. The color match, like it was a random pick on Amazon. I wasn't going for super long hair. I just wanted like thicker ends and maybe like a couple of inches. And I feel like this is the perfect length because when I curl it, it's still like long, but not too long. And I'm really shocked and impressed at how good these look. This is my first time curling them, so we'll see how they hold. I find my natural hair doesn't hold curls very long, so extensions are also great for that because it'll hold, you know, whatever you do to it a little bit longer. I'm also really glad that I didn't have to do like a full head of these. Like it doesn't feel like I have extensions in. And that was the goal. We'll see how long they last. I haven't washed my hair with them yet, but I'm pretty happy. I think they look good. I still have more hair from the pack, so if I need to go in and replace a couple or add in a couple more, I can do that. But yeah, I would say this is a slay. So I'm just gonna continue to do my hair, and then we're gonna do her makeup, and then we're gonna head out. We're going to one of my boyfriend's friends' places. Okay, my Uber's here. Hair, makeup, I feel like so cute. The hair is so good. I'm so happy I did it. That was the right call. Okay, we're heading out. Home, sweet home. It is 11. We just popped out for a couple hours. I had one drink, and now I get to go into bed and read my book, and I'm pretty happy about that. Anyways, I'm getting right into bed, like right now, and I will likely be up until 1 in the morning reading my book because I started Divine Rivals and I'm immediately into it. So you can only imagine it's gonna get better, and I'm gonna be invested. So I will see you tomorrow. My very first ever hot matcha. I've never made one before. It's got the pistachio milk, a little bit of vanilla protein shake to add. The milk has been warmed and frothed. Cheers. It's actually insane. Not gonna lie, it just kind of tastes like milk, but there's a lot of matcha in this. It's green. Look at that froth. It actually does taste very similar to the matcha I had in Zinc. Maybe it had like a shot of vanilla in it. I feel like Jill and I would have done that. Pistachio matcha with vanilla. That is right up our alley. We're gonna start the day with some editing, and then I'm gonna try my breakfast in like an hour or so. I'm honestly really excited to try that. I think it's gonna be great. A couple new things today. Pistachio vanilla matcha. This is gonna be my new obsession. Like a nice warm matcha to start the day. It's a little cozier than a coffee to me. A new breakfast to try. I'm switching it up today. And it's gonna be a great day because I have plans with my mom tonight, and they're gonna be really fun. 11/11, make a wish. I feel like this is gonna be bomb. But I also could be really thrown by the texture of the chia pudding, but it's good for me, so I should eat it anyways. I actually kind of like that. It's kind of slimy, but it's good with the other stuff. And most importantly, it's good for me. So we will eat it. Coming up to the office is such a treat now that like it's clean in here and organized. It just feels so nice up here. So I'm gonna continue the morning just working on my vlog. Once I get that done, which I should have done in the next hour, I want to start painting my little Taylor Swift jacket. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm a little nervous because I've never painted clothing, and I hope it goes well. Like I want it to look good, so we'll see, but I'm gonna start on it today. Okay guys, we have officially arrived at the fun part of the day, which is it's art time. It's actually 3 o'clock already. I've been deep in the editing hole. Now it is time to start painting my Taylor Swift ERAS tour jacket. So last week I went down a hole and I was super inspired to make my own jacket. So many people do like DIY clothing for this concert and people dress up and it's so fun. And obviously I don't get to have my nights outside painting anymore. I just haven't been inspired to sketch or paint at all, and I feel like this is gonna be really fun for me, and also to have like a new creative project, do something outside of watercolor painting, as much as I really do enjoy that. And I'm so glad that I did that all summer. I think this is gonna be really fun, and it's possible that I hate it at the end of this and I don't end up wearing it, but I think for the sake of creativity, this is gonna be super fun. We got like 13.5 across, 4 per square, but then I picked a more difficult jacket to do this with, I think. Each square is gonna be 4 inches. We're gonna tape this out and then I'm gonna start painting. This is the jacket. Just found it online, like a cheap whatever denim jacket. I like the cut of it. It's kind of baggy. It's not like super structured. More my style. Yeah, I'll show you the design that I'm kind of going for. And I'm gonna have this as my little project to do every afternoon, something to enjoy. Like, I don't even care if it turns out cute or not. It really doesn't matter to me. I just want to have something fun to work on that's different, and that's gonna be this. Although, this is gonna be a bit of a bitch because of the way that I'll show you. See, I love the shape of the jacket, but it's scrunched at the bottom, so it's just gonna be kind of harder to paint. We'll make it work, but could have picked an easier jacket, that's for sure. Like a more clear base. Whatever. So I just cut this up in Photoshop. This is the design I'm going for. I would have loved to get the Midnights in there, but I'm just gonna do the 9. So I'm doing all of her albums, but some of them in my own way. So like This Is Red, Reputation, just like different versions, but I think it still comes across as what they are. And we're gonna start with this one today. I'm actually gonna do it pretty different than how it is here, but I have a vision in my head and I'm gonna follow that. Okay, so definitely the most tedious part here is measuring it out, but it's gonna be fine. I also have some tape here. I'm gonna tape down in between all the squares because I want little gaps between all the squares. I don't think this is gonna look good. The doubt is already creeping in just because it's not like a perfect square. If it was a perfect square, I think it'd be fine, but I'm kind of winging it. I'm like, maybe I don't even measure and I just wing it. That might be better. That might work better. More my style. You know what I should do? I should listen to the set list while we do this. Taylor Swift. Been a long time coming, but I don't know why I decide to do things like this, like with jackets that are just gonna be significantly harder than they need to be. I don't know why. Like, this is not gonna look right. But you know what? Maybe it doesn't have to. Maybe it's just for funsies. I just see if this is, I don't know. There's no straight lines here. Like, the funny thing is that I do have another jacket I could do this to, but I don't like the fit of it the way that I like the fit of this one, wearing it. So like, what do I do? You know what? I have 2 weeks to do this. So if by some chance this just looks really bad, I can do it again on another jacket. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start with this one. It's a good practice jacket, although I do hope that I end up just loving it and it turns out really cool so that I don't do it again. But, you know, maybe I'll learn from this. Okay, let the fun of this continue. That looks good. Okay, that doesn't look even at all. Okay, we're doing it. We have white acrylic paint and a little brush, and I'm painting in my squares. After this, there is no going back. So we're just gonna hope for the best. Oh wait, I should tape down around the squares. See, this is something that I love about Taylor Swift. People are getting so creative with their outfits, just like being girls, you know? It's so nice. I think what Taylor Swift has done is so fucking incredible. Like, a tour of this size is just insane. It's so cool. I'm so glad that I get to go and experience it because I feel like it's just gonna go down in history, like as one of the most unreal tours of all time. And I feel so lucky that I get to go. I've been to, I think, 2 Taylor Swift concerts before. The last one was, pretty sure it was 1989. I was obsessed with that album, like obsessed. I wouldn't consider myself a Swiftie. Like, I love Taylor Swift. I've loved her music forever, like since her very first album, like Teardrops on My Guitar, all-time fave. I remember crying to that in my bedroom. Like, I've loved her, but I feel like Swiftie is just like saved for the die-hard fans. I don't think I'm a die-hard fan of anyone, but like, I have loved Taylor Swift forever, and getting to go to a concert like this is just gonna be unreal. Anyways, Let's get started. I'm excited. I think it's gonna be fun. Even if I hate it, like, this is just gonna be a good time. Maybe I should bring you closer. And with that, I'm gonna put the album back on. I'm going to just get into this, paint my little squares, and listen to the set list. I think I'm gonna take off the strips of tape just so I can see what it's looking like, and then I can clean up the edges if need be before it totally dries. I really hope this doesn't look like terrible. Woo! Okay. It's the lines in between the squares that I really, oh. So far, so good. You know what? Not so bad. Now I kind of wish that I had left these on. It's like a fun final surprise. Oh well. Too damn bad. You know what? That looks good. It looks good. Like a little paint right here. I think because the shape of this jacket like isn't perfect, it's gonna make this look better because you won't be able to see the mistakes. Confidence is being restored. Not me forgetting that I was filming. Okay, so I have to let this dry. I actually kind of have hope that it's gonna turn out really nice. I'm pretty impatient, so I wish that I could keep going right now with this, but unfortunately, I cannot. Also leaving here in like 3.5 hours because I have a cutie little mother-daughter date tonight. My mom and I are going to Mamma Mia. We love musicals, love Mamma Mia, and I'm really excited for multiple reasons. Also, I should point out the fact that I'm wearing the same outfit that I wore last night. I just put it on for the TikTok that I was filming. I will be changing before tonight. Very excited for multiple reasons. One, we love musicals. It's so fun that we can go watch one together and go to a show. Like, it's a great activity, and my dad hates musicals, so it's like a really fun thing that my mom and I can do together. Two, really fun that we can do it because she's doing so much better. And three, when we went to Wicked in June, my mom and I love Wicked. That's like top for us. The night that we went in the car on the way there, my dad was driving us because my mom couldn't drive at the time. That was the night that they told me the results of the biopsy and that it was more than likely cancer. And I just remember sitting in the theater watching Wicked, one of my mom and I's favorite shows to watch ever, just feeling like so much unknown, and it was so scary and terrible, and I just had 1,000,001 things going through my head, and I literally had tears in my eyes the entire time. And so this time we get to go and we're on the other side of that, and I'm just very thankful. So it's gonna be a very nice night for my mom and I, and now that I have my base jacket done, I'm gonna do some editing for the next couple hours and maybe see if I can do the first square, although most likely not because it's gonna get dark in an hour. So yeah. Anyways, I will see you when I see you. Just kidding, I am wearing the top again tonight. 2 days in a row. You know what, I love the top. We got the Aritzia Effortless pants, very classic. Heating up some of the zucchini masala that I got yesterday, and then I'm also gonna heat up some of the chicken that I made the other day. Should be good, delicious, fast. My mom's gonna be here in like 30 minutes, and we're gonna head downtown to go see the show. So excited. It's gonna be such a fun little night out with my mom. It's been a good day, productive, creative. Honestly, I love painting. It makes me so happy. Just painting in, like with one color, was so enjoyable to me. Like, I just enjoy the act of painting, and I'm really excited to get back into it. I was saying earlier to somebody that I feel like watercolor painting, perfect summer activity. It screams summer. Acrylic is more like cozy, cold season, you know? Ooh, it's kind of hot. Smells good. I'm gonna have my chicken on the side. Just gonna stir back in for 1 minute. This chicken looks bomb. We're gonna heat that up for 30 seconds. Once that's done and it's cooling down, perfect. Okay, a little taste test while the chicken is heating up. Whoa, that is delicious. Like, way better than I thought it was gonna be. Okay. Here's dinner. I'm just gonna scroll on TikTok while I eat this. Oh, matching shoes.
Are you guys gonna be royal for
Thank you.
Cheers.
A little rosé, a little show. Hey, friend. is 11 o'clock. We're home from Mamma Mia. That was so good. I knew I had seen it when I was younger, but I couldn't remember when. And I'm pretty sure, like 99% sure, the last time I saw it was on my senior trip to New York, like in high school with my art class. And we went to see it and I kept the ticket and it's in my junk journal now. From high school. So cute, such a fun night with my mom. And also super fun that Sarah and Nolan were there. So we got to see them and then see Sarah again at intermission. It was such a cute night. And as soon as we got there, we were like going to our seats. There was this guy, this older man. I think I overheard him tell my mom he was 75. Oh wait. But right as we were getting to our seats, he was like, oh, are you in the show? To my mom. She's like, no. He's like, well, you look like you should be. And then he was asking for her age, saying she looked 19, which is like kind of weird to say. My mom definitely looks young. She looks great. She slays. So he just kept going on and on and on about how she looked and how young she was. And he's like, you're definitely not over 25. And I'm just sitting there like... Anyways, obviously my mom was flattered, but he's like showing her pictures of him at 70 and I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck's going on? He's sitting next to his wife too, which I also thought was really, really awkward. I don't think he meant badly with it. Like he was definitely just a social guy. Like he was asking us how many times we've seen Mamma Mia and like what we're here for. And I think he's like an avid fan because he sang the entire time. It was honestly, it was like sweet, but it was just, you know, some people just, they just want to talk and they don't realize that it's kind of inappropriate, you know? Anyways, that was just a funny little moment of the night. And now we are washing up. We're crawling right into bed. I'm gonna read my book. I'm getting kind of into Divine Rivals. Like, you know, some books are a little bit of a slow build. This one had me intrigued within the first couple chapters. And now I'm like, I don't know, chapter 6, 7. So I'm like still early in, but I'm really excited. I like what's happening. So I'm just gonna finish getting myself ready for bed and I'm gonna end the vlog here. So I hope you enjoyed watching this vlog. I love you so much. Thank you for being here and I will see you in the next one. Bye.